Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys can see me all the way from there because it low-key feels weird doing a reading when it's like on my camera because it feels so far away. And I never thought I'd actually go back to doing my readings using my camera because yeah, sorry guys, I've been extremely behind with these readings because I have a lot of requests and I've been doing a lot of personal readings and I haven't really been up to date even with my IG readings, and I miss watching my favorite YouTube tarot readers. Like, I feel like I've missed the loop because of how busy I am. In case you guys are new here, I'm a teacher as well, so like I have a regular job so it's been a lot, but I don't want you guys to ever feel like I'm abandoning you guys, because at some point, yeah, I did I did disappear like for a year or two on this channel. My OGs will know, but yeah, I don't want you guys to think that's happening again, okay? If you're new here, I have other channels. I have another channel called Awkward Confidence. Feel free to browse. If it's your fancy, subscribe. If it's not, then it's fine. And then I have another channel, which is Gemini Empress Collective. So it's just more of like a collective message with whoever it resonates with. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you guys. Guys, I love doing these readings. I love doing tarot readings in general. Sometimes it upsets me because of how busy I am. I don't have as much time to do these ones, but I have been doing the personal readings. But I just feel really happy. So that's why I'm like, yay, I'm slowly getting my mojo back, okay? For those of you who are very new here, I'm actually currently a Miss Uganda UK finalist. And this year we're working with the charity Salama School for the Blind. Now, it would mean the world to me if you guys could donate. It is for a good cause. You don't have to donate a lot of money. Literally just, I would say even just 50 pence or 50 cents, wherever you are in the world, will suffice. Trust me, when you convert that into shillings, it's a lot, okay? And it's going to a really good cause. So thank you for those of you who have donated, and for those of you who haven't, please, I do encourage you to, okay? I did set a target for myself, £1,000, but it's okay if it actually doesn't reach that, okay? Because realistically, in this economy, but regardless, I just thought I'd put it out there, just to put it out there. So if you guys, if that's your fancy, feel free, okay? I am gonna take the time to promote Rose Forever, since I have the pink ones and I have now the red ones. Some of you guys wondered, are these real roses? Yes, they are 100% real roses. Shipping is free and they do smell divine. Like, oh my god, they smell amazing. It's all real. However, they've put preservatives in them so that they can last for up to a year. Because what kind of sorcery is that? Roses that last up to a year? I was waiting and hoping and praying that Rose Forever would actually reach out to me, because I'm obsessed with roses. You guys know how much I love them. You know, just look at my IG pictures. most of my pictures contain a rose, you know, I'm in love with it. But if you guys are like me and you love roses, or you know someone who loves roses just as much as I do, then please go over to roseforever.com. They are all the way based in New York. So I didn't even think that they would even want to work with me, considering I live in London, right? But lo and behold, if you guys use my code Gemini20, you will get $20 off, okay? And for those of you who actually really love wearing crystals, or crystals really work for you, I wear the same 3 ones that I always promote because I chose these specific ones, okay? So I have rose quartz, green jade, and citrine. They're really good. Rose quartz is good for healing, self-love, attracting love, and citrine is really good for creativity, abundance, and green jade is very good for attracting abundance. Now, I don't know if you guys, you know, whether it's your fancy or if it's not, but for me personally, upon purchasing these, upon having these in general, right, just upon wearing them, my god, has it worked wonders. I'm in a really happy relationship and I feel extremely financially comfortable, secure. And I'm not saying it's all down to these crystals, but it really does play a role for me anyway. Everyone's different, where I just feel that energy, okay? Because these are actually charged. So I would never ever recommend anything that I didn't think was worth being recommended. You know, I'm very specific about which brands I work with, which brands I promote, because I don't want to promote something that I personally don't feel like it works, or I don't feel like it's personally worth promoting. I'm just going to be honest. So the reason why I promote these brands is because they genuinely, wholeheartedly work well for me. Okay, so if they work well for me, I just assume that they could work well for you guys. So if you're interested in that, use my code Gemini M20. So Gemini EM20 for a discount. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of promotion. Okay. With that being said, let's get to the pile selection, because this reading was requested by Childish Cambino. So shout out to you. Okay. It starts at 5 minutes and 21 seconds. So pile 1 is initiation. Okay, pile 2 is rebirth. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, guys. Sorry, ADHD. If you guys want to come down and watch me at my pageant, and you guys happen to live in London, the pageant day is on the 4th of October. It's in London. So I will put the address down. If you guys want to see me in person, go and get your tickets. I can't wait to meet some of you guys. And I thought I'd put that out there because usually I'm kind of a bit awkward in real life. I like to avoid people as much as possible, but it's an event where I'm like, you know what? Everyone else is there. I feel safe. Why not? Okay. Anyways, let's resume. So pile 3 is partnership. Guys, I talk a lot, man. I'm so sorry. Pile 4 is breath. And I talk a lot because I'm a Gemini, and because I'm a woman, and because I have ADHD. Okay. We have pile 5 with Prism. And then we have pile 6 with Kintsugi. Okay, go ahead and pick your piles and let's start. Okay, so I'm laughing at myself, man. Anyways, so bro, I crack myself up. Okay, pile 1 is at 6 minutes and 41 seconds. You guys chose initiation. What's next in love, pile 1? We have you deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, you are. We have relax. Find joy in the simple pleasures of being together. Then we have lonely, and we have February at the back. And then we have from tarot Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, fire sign energy. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so what's next in love for my pile 1s? I'm not gonna lie, we do have lonely. Okay, so I am getting that you're going to continue to be more in your single journey, if I'm going to be completely honest. Not forever though. Okay, I feel like you are going to meet someone who's extremely like-minded, but they're gonna come in rather slow, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles, and that is very slow moving energy. Some of you guys are watching this like, yeah, I know, I don't even know why I even bothered. Just wanted to see what was actually going to be said by Gemini Empress. But yeah, same day, you know, well, same thing, different day. However, there is love coming in for you. I just want to make it clear, love will come to you, pile 1, but it's more like a slower pace. I would not be surprised if this is a pile that's not really looking for love. It's not like, oh my god, I want to see where my soulmate is. It's just more of like you clicked it just to be curious, you know. But we do have Temperance, so yeah, I do feel like you're just, when you're more stabilized in a way where you're kind of like, whether love comes or not, I'm not really phased. I'm pouring more into myself. I'm hearing I'm loving me, but I'm hearing a song saying I'm loving me. So you guys are more focused on self-love anyway, but there will be times where you feel a little bit lonely, where you're just like, oh, I want to know if there's someone who's truly out there for me. Am I really just going to be by myself for the rest of my life? What's going on? But you guys have high standards, and as you should. Some of you guys may question whether what you're truly looking for, what you're truly yearning for is meant for you, and it is, okay? However, we do have relax, so find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So I feel like the next time when you do get into a relationship, when you do meet that person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, I see you both being really chilled, okay? I don't see this whole over-the-top fancy dates, fancy proposals, or, you know, extravagant stuff. I see you and your person just being very chilled, very introverted vibes, just kind of like, let's just chill at home. Let's do, like, it's going to be the little things that make you the most happy, okay? However, I don't feel like you guys will initiate the relationship. I feel like it'll be the other person, because you guys chose initiation. So you don't even have to do anything to attract this love. This love is coming in slowly but surely. I feel like this is going to be one of those loves that lead to marriage if you're into marriage, but long-term commitment where there's a really strong, firm foundation. There was no toxicity. There was no whirlwind rush of love. Like, it's very stable. It's very mature. And it will add value to your life. I feel like this person will not want to make your life any difficult or anything. Like, this is someone who's going to add value to your life. I'm also getting this person may be a bit of a loner themselves. So it's almost like you're mirroring each other. So if you're in your life and you're just kind of by yourself, just kind of living life, they are also at a period where they're also doing the same. So this is someone who's not taken or anything. But I feel like you guys will probably meet at a place where it's also very much calm, cool, collected vibes. I'm not getting like online, and I'm not getting like a loud environment. It's giving more of like a quiet area, maybe like a center or like a library, or just somewhere where it's a little bit quiet, where you meet like-minded people. I'm also getting a cafe, okay? But I feel like this person will be very softly spoken and very gentle and very patient. However, like if this is a woman, I'm getting that this is a woman who loves to read and stay indoors and may have a cat specifically, and even wears glasses. But if this is a guy, I'm getting that this is a very tall, lanky guy who's kind of really just reserved, okay? I see them coming into your life. I heard Stuart, I heard Rob, and I heard a K, you know, any name with a K. I don't know why, but I'm just channeling in, right? These are the kind of people that you guys are attracting, but I'm getting you're one of those people where like you would have been single for so long, and finally when you're not, it's always like the most amazing desired person, okay? You guys have done the inner work, you've done the inner healing, and you love yourself, okay? But that's ultimately what I'm getting. But your advice here is you deserve love, you are lovable. So that's Spirit's way of just reaffirming to you guys that the love that you want is there, okay? It's not that, oh, because it's taken so long, maybe it's not for me. And that's what time can do. Like when you are going a long time without something, it is extremely easy to fall into this whole like doubt mindset. Like, is this really meant for me, right? But I don't see that being your story, okay? So you don't even have to worry, okay? Gonna move on to the next file. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. And if you want to join my membership, my starting tier is at £2.99, okay? So pile 2 is at 17 minutes, not 17, 12 minutes, sorry, and 6 seconds. You guys chose rebirth. What's next in love? We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. We have together. Find joy in the simple pleasures of being together. And then we have October. And then we have the 3 of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have water sign energy with the 3 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So what's next in love, okay? You guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is very different to the last pile. The last pile was more like cool, slow, cool, calm, collected, but this is giving a vibe of rapid pace, okay? This could even happen next month. You guys could end up getting into a connection with someone next month, or this could be the month of their birthday, okay? But I'm just getting things happening faster than you expected, because we do have rebirth, so this is like a new beginning. For some of you, it could be someone you already know and you're just getting back together, or you're reconciling and you're working on things. But for others of you, it's just like, yeah, like this is the rebirth of love, like you giving love a try. But for some of you, you already know this person, okay? If you're already taken, why are you watching this video, okay? Because I'm getting like, some of you, half of you already know this person, and this is a reconciliation and making things work. Others of you, it's more of like, you're letting love in again. You may be familiar with this person, but things are taking it to the next step, okay? But for some of you, you don't actually know this person, but you're getting to know this person. And I feel like things will really escalate. For some of you, as early as next month. I can't even lie, right? Because we have together. So I feel like you're going to be really, really glued to someone, and you guys are going to be like huddled together, okay? I feel like it's going to be like from starting from a talking stage straight to a relationship, or you're friends and then you become more than friends. It's giving like elevation, like fast elevation. Because we do have engagement. Your love life is ascended to a high level of commitment. So if you've been in the talking stage with someone, like this is the next step. So if you are already with someone, or you're talking to someone, I see things being made official next month, okay? But I do see progression. The 3 of Wands is progression, and the 3 of Cups is more like a celebratory sort of energy, especially in this context, a rebirth. For some of you, maybe you had a falling out with someone and you're going to work it out or give it a second try, or maybe you couldn't stay away from someone, okay? But if you already are with someone, I do see someone either proposing or just taking things to the next level with you. So honestly, that's a lot to get excited about, the progression of a relationship. But I see you getting more time together. So maybe spending more time together in October if you're already with them as well, okay? I heard lizard and I heard Lizzie. That's very random. So I don't know if that's a confirmation for anyone. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know why I heard that, but it might be a confirmation for someone. The masculine, regardless of gender, right, whether you're a man, woman, or whatever, the masculine in this connection I'm getting is going to be so much more in tune emotionally, but just very reserved at times. Okay, that's a confirmation for someone out there. Someone's really ecstatic about you, but they kind of try and keep it under wraps. Okay, I see you just giving love a try. For some of you who are very, very like single right now, like you're putting yourself out there, and I see it actually working out. Okay, I'm not gonna say like long term, but it's like it's working out. You know, I can only predict what's going on currently, and I just feel like it's more of an energy of like, oh my god, I can't wait. Just a lot of giggles, a lot of closeness, spending more time together. And if you're already with someone, I see you spending more time together in the month of October. Okay, but that's all I'm getting for part number 2. I'm gonna move on to part number 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, my starting tier is at £2.99. Okay, pile 3 is at 16 minutes and 16 seconds. Okay, you guys chose partnership. So what's next in love? We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Yes, just do it. We have destiny. Your reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. We have January. We have manifestation. Ooh, this has two of these cards. The other piles didn't get that, so we have the Chariot, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign energy. We have more water energy with the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have Knight of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign energy. So let's unpack this. What's next in love? Okay, for some of you, you're already in a connection already, because we have partnership. Okay, you guys are already together. And maybe it's been a while since you guys have done anything nice together, or it's been a while since you guys have really connected, or maybe you're going through something where it's like you're being a bit distant from each other. I see this actually being talked about and worked out with, because we do have heart-to-heart conversations. So if you are in a connection with someone right now, or you're talking to someone, it's like a talking stage thing, or you just like someone, what's happening is you're going to be spending more time with someone and having deeper conversations that actually intentionally or unintentionally bring out more intimacy, emotional intimacy. And I see you guys getting closer. Okay, maybe there's also a confession for someone here, but I'm getting destiny. So a reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. Now you guys, you know how I feel about twin flames now. However, it's more like someone you have a strong connection with. So it's almost like you guys will come back together and get to know each other and build on that intimacy. Okay, this could happen between now and January time, so that's what's coming. Or this could be the birth month of the person that you are going to be with. Some of you are extremely single, like you're single, like I don't have anyone out there. You are attracting someone who's going to be rushing in. This person's going to be really honest and forward with their emotions, because not only do we have the Knight of Swords, but we also have the Chariot, and the Chariot is ruled by Cancer. The Chariot just moves with a lot of swiftness. And one thing we know about Cancer is they are very intuitive, but they're also very emotional. So they do act on their emotions a lot more than the average sign, right? So I feel like this person is going to be very rash when it comes to their love, because we have the Ace of Cups. But this seems like a reunion or a union, like a beginning of a love, like developing or just growing. But its manifestation is here. So this is going to be something that you probably manifested a while ago and then kind of forgot about, especially if you're single. Like if you're single, like you're not talking to anyone, you probably thought, this is the type of person I want to manifest this sort of person. And then you probably forgot about it because you kind of got tired of waiting, like, oh, okay, you know, screw love then. And then this is when this person comes in. This is not only going to be just a relationship where you feel great, that this is going to be a relationship where you feel like you're like equals, like it's balanced, okay? Because we have partnership. So you got things going on for yourself and they have things going on for themselves. So it's going to be like an equal give and take relationship, like 50-50. If you're into power couples, it's giving like power couple vibes. But I see you building on a lot more intimacy emotionally due to the conversations you'll be having. But I see emotions and things just being talked about not even with tact, but just out in the open. Like, I see a lot of honesty, a lot of directness. If someone's confessing their feelings to you, they're just gonna straight up do it. They're not gonna beat around the bush. If someone has a crush or you have a crush, I see one or both of you actually confessing this and it actually working out. So maybe this is like the go ahead to try that. But it's a manifestation come true, okay? It does feel very much like impulsive, like I gotta say this, you know? So if you're already with someone, I see this developing emotionally on a deeper level, more mature level. If you have a crush, I see them confessing, or you're gonna feel like you wanna confess, but it's gonna work out. For others of you, if you're a talking stage, I see this being like deepened, okay? So maybe renewed, made official. If you are in separation with someone and you're kind of yearning for that person, I see you guys getting back together. But either way, it's a manifestation in love. So you are attracting the love that you want. And I feel like this person is going to be direct. But I don't know if you guys watch Love is Blind. I watch all of them. So no matter what country it is, but I watch the UK one specifically because I'm in the UK, right? And there's a woman called Katisha, and she chose the wrong person, right? She chose someone who is emotionally unavailable, flirtatious, disrespectful towards her, and their relationship. But she chose that person over someone who was really good to her and showed her true, authentic love from the get-go. But she swerved that one and went for the bad boy, right? And I saw that coming. I saw how this was not going to pan out well, you know? And it kind of makes you wonder, like, why would you surpass somebody who's going to treat you with so much love and care, and you chose them, and then all of a sudden you switch up on them and you don't want to be with them, and you choose the person who's like a player over them. But I reckon it's to do with a lot of like self-esteem. Sometimes when you're so used to being treated like, you know, it gets you in a situation where you start to think that anyone who treats you with so much love and kindness, you start to question whether it's real. You feel like this can't be real. I'm not used to this. Maybe it's inauthentic. Maybe I'm being love bombed, you know. And I think that's probably where the woman was at, you know. So this is going to be a relationship where someone is actually coming towards you. They're going to be really direct and honest with their emotions for you. And you may question, like, is this real? I'm not used to this. How do I know that this is truly authentic? How do I know that this is the real deal, you know? Because of how rare it is, you know? But Spirit is saying, like, this is meant to be. This is like a soulmate, you know? So I feel like you guys will be genuine. So the way you are, who you are, and how you are in love, like, you're meeting someone who's going to be exactly the same, or you're already with that person now. I just see the bond deepening and growing a lot more between now and January. So you'll be meeting this person in January, or between now and January, but for some of you, like, your bond will be deepening between now and January. Expect you guys to get very, very much closer, okay? So I'm going to move on to the next part. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99, okay? Pile 4 is 23 minutes. You guys chose breath. We have flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. We have celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. We have I'm jealous of you. And then we have royalty at the back. Oh my God. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have fire sign energy with the 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So what is next in love for my pile 4s? I feel like you guys are solid. You guys are secure in yourselves. You guys are going to remind me of pile 1. I'm not going to lie. I see you being like, getting a lot of attention. A lot of people want your attention. I see you being very charming. But it's like you're so like mysterious, because I don't feel like you crave attention. I don't feel like you go out of your way to really like want it. So it's giving an energy where you're very secure in who you are. You're not really like desperately looking for anyone, but if they come, they come, right? But what I'm getting here is I feel like someone's going to be seeing you as royalty. Someone's going to be really wanting you, because for some of you could end up going to an event and then someone ends up really liking you, because we have celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those matters most. You may meet someone at a party, or you may meet someone for a get-together. There could even be someone in the friend zone currently right now, right? But I see you just being content with yourself, because you do have breath. So it's like you're being in this energy where you feel relieved, like you're not really like in a rush to find love. You probably just clicked on this reading just to be curious. But so you have someone who feels some type of way, someone who feels rejected by you, or I'm getting two different energies. So someone who feels or who will feel rejected by you, so they're gonna feel really jealous that you don't really care for that love, that you're just kind of like, meh, I'm content by myself, because perhaps maybe they wanted you to be content with them. But then I'm getting a second energy of someone who, especially a woman, and if you're a woman too, I'm getting a second energy of someone who, they don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to be secure and happy by themselves. And they see you happy single, not really worried about anything like that, and they just wish that they could be in that sort of vibe. But like, this person could be having a very turbulent relationship, and it's kind of like they see you and you're just cool, calm, collected by yourself. You don't have any issues to deal with in regards to relationships, and they feel like they're in a toxic relationship, but you're thriving in your life in other aspects from their point of view. And this could cause jealousy. It could make them feel like, oh my god, like, I wish I operated in that way, but I can't operate in that way, and it's holding me back, you know? I do feel like, honestly guys, power four is a number of stability. It makes me think of work. So with the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, you guys are too busy. You are booked and busy. You don't even have time for the love. It's like you want it, but it's like you barely have time to breathe. So it's kind of like, you know, some people kind of feel jealous of the fact that you have a lot of things going on in your life, that you're not really so phased about the love aspect of it. So it makes people wish that they were more in your category, where like you have people who are in love connections that are toxic or unstable, but like everything else is not working out for them in their life. Whereas with you, it's like you're single, everything's fine. It's just you just don't have a lover, and you're just not really like killing yourself about that, you know? Whereas with them, they're just kind of like, their life is falling apart, so the only thing they're clinging to is their relationship. So they see you just being secure, living life with ease, okay? From their perspective, it may not even be accurate, right? But I just see you just enjoying life, making the most out of it. I'm hearing someone say, I wish I waited. Like, someone wishes that they had waited for the right moment to enter a relationship, because maybe they realized that, oh, you know, I can't really get what I want, and I feel now trapped with this person, whatever it may be. But we do have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others, okay? So I see like Spirit saying, like, you know, talk to different people, get to know people here and there, but don't take everything too seriously. Like, I don't mean in a way where like have fun and like deceive people kind of way, but it's more of like, you know, be open to it. Like if someone's like, hey, I want to take you on a date, I find you cute, just be like, okay, all right, we can go on a date, let's just see how it goes. And if you realize you guys are not compatible, it doesn't work out for whatever reason, you're kind of just like, okay, cool, thank you for my time, you know. But it's kind of like Spirit is saying, get to know different people, because a lot of people want to get to know you. Through that process, you may find the person that you're meant to be with, but you'll never know if you don't try, because Spirit is saying, like, make time for that, because you're very busy, so you don't even have time for it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get anyone specific who's going to like be your next relationship at the moment. This seems more of like you're gonna get attention from people. People want to talk to you, people want to take you on dates, but it's kind of like you don't have an urge out of the options that you're gonna have. Like, you don't feel like anyone is sticking, you know. So Spirit is saying, don't take it too seriously, just enjoy the process, don't think about the outcome for right now, okay? And I don't mean that in a way where like have fun and have unprotected, you know what, and just be reckless. I just mean it as like, oh, enjoy someone's company, go out to coffee, go out to dinner, like get to know someone, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know. Sometimes you know on just one date. So yeah, I'm not getting anyone major, sorry powerful, but I have a feeling that you're not really bummed about that, because it's kind of like, oh, you're busy anyway. But you do have a lot of people who will feel intimidated by you, because we have royalty and I'm jealous of you. So you have people who feel some type of way. Like, let me make it clear, powerful, you don't struggle in the love department, okay? It is not a struggle to find love, but it's like, it may be a struggle to find the time or someone who's specifically meant for you, okay? But that's what I'm getting for pile number 4. I'm going to move on to pile number 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting is at £2.99. Okay, so 29 minutes and 19 seconds. You guys chose Prism. So what's next in love? Past life relationship. You've known each other before. We have hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. I don't know why I'm hearing I Had to Lose You to Love Me by Selena Gomez, okay? We have They Love You. Oh my god, no way. Then we have Page of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. It says water. Okay. I'm hearing I needed to lose you to love me. For some of you, this could be someone that you already feel familiar with or you already know. For some of you, I'm getting in a... Sorry. It ran out of space because I talk a lot. Yeah, I'm getting, for some of you, this is an apology. We do have the Page of Cups. So someone's saying, oh, I'm sorry for what I did. Can we get back together? It's giving like familiarity. But it's not just anyone. It's someone that you have like a strong connection with already. So if you're picking up on their feelings, they're picking up on yours too. Okay, because we have they love you. So this is, for a lot of you, this is most likely someone you already know or already had a connection with. And that's why you're feeling this energy. Because it's saying make time with your loved one, so spend time together. Maybe the love will like, you know, come back together or re-emerge. Because we have past life relationship, you've known each other before. So for a lot of you, this is someone you're already familiar with. Maybe something went wrong, maybe there was a misunderstanding, but someone wants to come back and apologize. But you are feeling their energy because we have Prism. I feel like this is someone who, it feels like a strong level soulmate where you feel each other's energy, kind of like a twin flame or whatever, and it's like whatever you do impacts them, whatever they do impacts you, because it's like a prism, like you bounce off each other's energy. Okay, but for others of you who are single, like Gemini Empress, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm single. I'm getting you are attracting someone new, but this person may be like a secret admirer, like a secret crush. This could be someone who's already crushing on you or will be crushing on you. But it's like, by the time this person approaches you, it's not that like, it felt like out of the blue. Like this is someone who had been watching you, not to sound like a stalker, or just trying to gauge who you are and trying to study you for a while before actually interacting with you. Or like fully immersing themselves in this potential connection. But I feel the reason why I'm getting like secret admirer, because we have the High Priestess. So this could be someone who maybe they hide their feelings a lot, okay, in general. So this could be in a way where like, I have a crush on you, I'm scared of being rejected, I'm gonna hide my feelings. Or this could be more like intuitively like, you know what, I like to keep things to my chest. I don't know how to be upfront with my emotions in general, okay? But for some of you, yeah, this is a past person you already know, you already dealt with, you felt that energy. The High Priestess is very intuitive, and this person can't hide things from you because you guys already know you have that connection, okay? But I just see this playing out with an apology or an offer. So for some of you, if it's a new person, it's like a confession, an offer. For others of you, it's more like an apology, a resurgence, let's get together. The only downside I'm saying, like with this Page of Cups, they're convinced that they love you. For some of you who already know this person or will meet this person, they're convinced that they're in love with you, but they're also coming up as a page. So it's almost like they feel, I heard iceberg, they feel more than what they show. So they keep it all locked in, but then it's like they don't show much on the outside. Okay, they keep everything close to their chest. That's what's coming through. But yeah, you guys have that link, and the reason why you both feel drawn to each other or will feel drawn to each other if this is a new person for you guys who are single, it's because you guys have a past life together, and that is basically it, you know. But it will be a very strong, intense energy at times. Okay, I heard Peter for some weird reason, and I heard rabbit. Okay, maybe you guys, when you guys are intimate, you know, it will feel like, I don't know, some of you guys could get pregnant. Not everyone. Okay, because I'm just trying, I don't want to put out that message. It's only because I'm just associating things like that with rabbit. I don't know why. It doesn't have to be. Okay, it doesn't have to be the case. Maybe it just feels like, yeah, playful, I guess. And I heard Penelope. I'm hearing P words. I heard R names now. Very specific, okay? But, so in short, if you're single, you're attracting someone who has like, going to have like a crush on you or a secret admirer kind of vibe. But remember, they hide their feelings a lot, but you will pick it up because you're going to be very intuitive. This is someone who likes to keep things in their chest and represses a lot, but it's going to be an instantaneous connection, okay? It will feel very intense. That's why it's like they love you. Like it will feel like that at times, okay? But that's all I'm getting for those of you who chose pile 5. I'm going to move on to the last pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me, okay? Last pile is at, oh yeah, I can't give you timestamp because I started this after. We have Kintsugi. Okay. We have gratitude. Oh my god, you guys got 2 of these cards. Don't tell the other piles. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Nice. Nice. Okay, we have abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love of the universe has to offer. And then we have birth. Okay, I was just thinking about my responsibilities. Okay, we have Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarius energy, fire sign energy. We have water sign energy with the 6 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have Scorpio, Aries energy with the towers of fire and air. Okay, so fire and water. So, Lord, I am exhausted. You guys, you need to understand, doing readings can really like take a lot out of you. It can really drain you because you're picking up on so many different energies. Bear in mind, I'm doing this after work, so apologies, okay, in advance. But okay, so what's next in love for you guys? I see you guys doing a lot of inner healing first before this love comes in. Like, I see love coming in after you've had like a breakdown or a breakthrough or some major shift in your life. That's when I see love coming in. So maybe a new birth of a new job, or you're coming into abundance, or you relocate, or just something new happened in your life. That's when I see love coming in, okay? Because we have birth, and I just feel like when there's like an energy where everything is new in your life, or you're starting afresh somewhere, like that's when the love is going to come in, because we do have abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. I feel like this love which will transcend, and this love will start out through friendships, through family, through self. Well, it will start through self, and then it will go on to through people, through friendship, through family, and then you'll find that one. I feel like it's when you're being more open and more like optimistic about life, optimistic about everything, okay? And I just see it coming out of the blue, if I'm going to be honest with you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about being unpredictable, okay? So this is the unpredictability of your love life. It's almost like when you least expect it. When you stop waiting, stop trying, stop hoping, that's when the love comes in, okay? I feel like this does require a lot of shadow work though, because with the 6 of Cups and the Tower, this is making me think of past situations that you had to relive, rethink of, have flashbacks over, and I see you kind of using that to be a fuel for change, where maybe you're taking the lessons you learned from the past, okay, and you're getting more in touch with who you're meant to be, or just in touch with your inner child, and making sure that spark of yourself doesn't die. And when you're being more optimistic is when the love is going to come in. Yeah, when you're doing a lot. Sorry guys, I just can't seem to know when to zip it. But yeah, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you release more love into your present moments. So I feel like once you've done the inner healing, you've forgiven everyone, you're no longer holding on to anything. You've cut your hair, you've relocated, something new happening in your life, some big change happening in your life. That's when I see love coming in. And people need to know this, that when it comes to manifesting, a lot of the time when you set your intentions in, you have to be happy, or you have to be in this positive vibration for things to really set in a lot faster. If you're in this energy of just lack or desperation or this, it usually does take a longer time. But when you kind of just let go and you're at peace with yourself, things do manifest a lot easier. And I know that's easier said than done, considering it's like, what if like too many bad things are happening in your life? You're not going to try and be happy about it, are you? You know, like duh. But at the same time, it's like things just manifest quicker when you're in this energy of gratitude, when you're in this energy of just feeling happier and just more at peace with yourself, not caring when it comes, just knowing it will come. That's when things do speed up, okay? So when you're in this energy of being like gratitude, when you're just feeling like happiness and you're just looking at the little things and you're just smiling about the little things, that's when I feel like your love life is going to take off. When you're loving up on yourself with this Kintsugi energy, where you're kind of like, yeah, I may not be perfect, yeah, I've gone through this and that, yeah, like I may have gone through hell and back, but I'm proud of the person I am today, and I feel really beautiful as I am. Like this is, it's giving an energy where acceptance, vulnerability, when you're stepping more into a feminine energy, not in a way where you're like, oh my god, like pay for my meal kind of feminine energy, but more of like, I can be vulnerable, I can be open with how I feel, I can be creative with how I feel, I can, you know, that kind of energy where you're just at peace and you're accepting in this new 111 11 kind of energy, you know. That's when you're going to attract this love. I feel like the person you're attracting is going to be a lot like you. Okay, so whatever work you've done on yourself, whatever degree of elevation you've got yourself to, you're attracting exactly that. You're attracting someone who's going to mirror you. So if you're happy with the person you are in the mirror, and you're happy with someone who you've become or you're becoming, yeah, get ready, because you're meeting your soulmate. This is giving soulmate energy. You're meeting that person who reflects that, okay? And letting go of the past and being ready for the new, okay? There also will be a change of mindset, you know, that you may go through before this person comes in, okay? But I see you just being free. This is more like self-love, but you are going to attract that person you're meant to be, but they're going to be so similar to you. It's going to feel like you're dating yourself. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. I'm going to end that one there. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. Bye, guys.